I do these videos so rarely now that it's always weird to get back into it. But anyways, bringing you guys a little bit of a discussion. Hopefully, you guys can give me some feedback as well. You know, a discussion that usually takes more than one person. Otherwise, I'm just a crazy guy talking to myself. And you know, I don't mind. The voices in my head and I are, you know, we're on good terms at the moment. Yeah, never mind that. So 343 is going to make some big changes to Halo 5 multiplayer after the beta, which I'm glad they did have a beta. It was actually pretty awesome. I loved it. I loved it. It was 3 fucking weeks, which was great. Got a lot of information out of that they needed. So I'm basically going to read something. I'll put the link in the description so you guys can look it over too. About 1 million people played 20 million matches throughout the beta's 3-week duration. Spartans killed each other over 180 million times, and the most popular power weapon was a sniper rifle. And there's this picture. I'll link the picture. I mean, I don't have to link the picture. I'm linking the article, but there's a picture that shows all these different stats, which is really cool. Battle rifle was carried for 207 days. There was over 6 million sniper rifle kills. Over 20 million matches played. It shows that Ninja was the most watched streamer. There was over 6 billion total shots fired, which is pretty interesting. That was really cool. Total gameplay hours over 2,500,000. The blue team won with just over 52% of the victories, which is pretty interesting. So blue team had a little bit of edge. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's just some pretty cool stats. There was over 92 million assists. Okay, I'm going to move on to the changes that they're actually making, so you guys can check out all those stats and stuff. But here's the changes. It says, using the extensive match data combined with tons of player feedback, 343 has settled on the following tweaks. And then it says, here's the list. So first off, Spartan abilities. Increased base speed, faster base movement, so your characters will move faster, which is pretty cool. Increased strafe acceleration, faster, more responsive strafing, and reduced top sprint speed. It says in parentheses, narrow the delta between base movement and sprint, so there won't be such a huge... They're trying to balance sprint even more than it already is, which is good. I like how they're really focusing hard on the criticism that they're getting for adding sprint into the game. They're trying their best to make it as balanced as they possibly can, which I thought it was pretty well balanced in the beta. I mean, if you were trying to sprint away and you got shot, it would take you out of sprint. Also, your shields would not recharge while you were sprinting, so I mean, I thought it was really well balanced. This is one I don't like, actually, right here. Modify ground pound controls that prevent conflicts with crouch jumping. Now, I'm all about modifying ground pound controls to where it doesn't conflict with your aim, which is why I use bumper jumper. I thought bumper jumper was the perfect, absolute perfect control setting in that beta. You were able to use all of your abilities and jump and aim and thrust your pack away. You were able to ground pound and do everything with complete control of your aim all at the same time. So bumper jumper was the best, and you were able to jump up, hit the crouch button, and then which was your left stick, and then aim with your right stick, and then you had complete control. I killed so many people with the ground pound. It was just so fun. I'll talk about this in another video. I don't want to go too far into this, but why do you need to crouch jump now if you have mantle? I mean, I understand. Don't freak out. I will talk about this in a different video, and I think I can make a pretty good argument for it. But I mean, I understand some people think you know, they like crouch jumping. It's Halo, you know, but I'll talk about that later. I just think that with the mantling, the clambering, or whatever you call it, there's really no need for a crouch jumping. But yeah, I'll move on. General tuning and bug fixes for all Spartan abilities: thruster, clamber, ground pound. Yeah, there were some moments when you would do those moves like a ground pound and you would nail somebody dead on and it wouldn't kill them, and also with the other stuff. So yeah, definitely work on that. So weapons: sniper rifle, improved scope experience to make it less clunky and faster to scope. I like that. It definitely did feel clunky to me. It felt like super heavy. So I'm glad they're doing that. DMR adjust position of the scope to improve visibility. I didn't use the DMR much, but that might be that might be why I didn't use it much, because of the scope. I mean, for whatever reason, I didn't like, I just preferred the BR over the DMR, and since you were able to start with the BR a lot of the time, or there were plenty of places on the map where you could pick up a BR, I just always go for that first. I just tend to prefer the burst fire weapons over semi-automatic. Bring back the Spanker rocket as a legendary version of the weapon. I don't know if this means like they're getting rid of that fucking stupid ass rocket that they had in the beta, or whatever, but they said they're bringing it back, but I don't know what that means by legendary version. I hope they just do like the Prophet's Bane and just put it in the fucking maps and just get rid of that other fucking derpy ass looking rocket launcher, because it was so stupid. There was nothing special about it. It just looked bland. I mean, it was dumb. Reduce bonuses for automatic weapons in Smart Link and with headshots. Good, I like that. Automatic weapons could be pretty ridiculous from a distance. I never got too frustrated with it because I was able to do it too, but I can imagine, you know, automatic weapons, the range was a bit much with that Smart Link bonuses. Remove grenade detonation in midair based on weapon fire. Why would you? That's kind of cool. I don't know why you would remove that. Being able to shoot a grenade out of midair and make it explode. That's one of those crazy cool random Halo things that I think should be in the game. But you know, that's not too big a deal. This next one's pretty good. Ability to turn on and off vibration feedback for weapons. That was a big thing. A lot of people were getting pissed off. They wanted to be able to turn off vibration. Now you can. And general tuning and bug fixing for all weapons. Now there's one more thing that I think they should do, is make it to where you can play voice through speakers and through your headset, because of the way fucking Xbox Ones are set up. If you have a headset plugged in, it always plays through the headset. You know, some people like playing it through both. Give us the option to do that. I mean, Destiny does that. But you know, whatever. I know this isn't Bungie, but it's, you know, it's something that you can add. It probably wouldn't be a big deal. So presentation. We're moving on from the weapons, going on to presentation now. Post-death replay. This will become an opt-in feature. So the little replays, the kill cams or whatever, they were always so glitchy and just stupid and derpy. So I'm glad that you're going to be able to turn them off, because I don't know, it just seemed kind of dumb. It's going to go, if you turn it off, it'll go back to the replay, not the replay, but the way it is in older, like Halo 3 or whatever, whoever, like you die, then you switch to a little camera and you can switch between your teammates and follow them around until you respawn. So you can see where your teammates are and then respawn and do whatever you want to do. So I like that. The kill cams just they seemed kind of dumb to me, because they were just always so glitchy. Medals decrease frequency and number of medals displayed on the medal feed. That doesn't bother me. I actually kind of like whenever there's a lot of medals popping up. You know, not for stupid shit, but you know, that's not really a big deal. Spartan chatter. Players will have the option to turn this on and off in the settings. So some people, for whatever reason, didn't like hearing other Spartans talking, which I didn't even notice, honestly. I barely noticed, and I thought, like, sometimes I would get a snipe and the guy would say, "Hey, nice headshot." I'm like, "Oh, thanks, buddy. That's really nice of you." But whatever. You can turn that off if you want now. Adding highlights to placed, dropped weapons to make them easier to see. That's interesting. If somebody drops a weapon, it'll pop up on your map. I don't know if this is my first time reading this whole thing all the way through. I've kind of glanced it for a couple things. I don't know about that. I'm sure it won't be too big a deal. General tuning for announcer and Spartan chatter to reduce the frequency of events and focus the information that matters most to players. So they're going to tweak the announcer and the Spartan chatter, of course. Competitive skill rating. I'm going to go over what I thought of the matchmaking in the competitive skill ranking system, whatever that they had. I generally liked it for the most part, but I will talk about that in another video. But here's what they're changing. Improve skill detection during placement phase, improve skill matching, improve team balancing, prevent skill boosting, which is good. I fucking love that they're doing what they can to prevent boosting, which is what I thought this whole system was for. General bug fixing and tuning. So I'm gonna save that. So you guys heard what I said. They're improving the detection to where you're gonna be probably placed more likely to be placed with people of a similar skill. I know sometimes you would be placed with people way lower or way higher than you. Improve skill matching and team balancing and stuff. So trying to balance teams of randoms and stuff like that. So, I mean, for the most part, it wasn't terrible for me. But when I was playing with teammates, it was good. We were matched against similarly skilled teams and people who were just as good. But when I was playing by myself, sometimes I'd get some real idiots on my team that really didn't know what the fuck they were doing. So, but that happens. I mean, that always happens. There's really nothing you can do about that. So matchmaking, much faster matches. Okay, yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. 343. Better skill matching, blah blah blah. Improved party versus party. Okay, this is all shit you could be doing in Master Chief Collection as well. That would be great. Allow players to set desired data center for matchmaking. Oh, okay. So like they did in Halo 3, you can change it to where you want good. You want to search for good connections, search for skills, search for like quickest match. You can change that in your settings when you search. Okay, so that's pretty good. Hide CSR ranks until in match to de-incentivize quitting. That's actually a pretty smart idea. So what a lot of people would do is when they see that they would be matched up against somebody who is like a semi-pro or pro or Onyx or whatever, they just fucking book it. They would dashboard and leave the match. They didn't want to play against them. So I like this. It's kind of like how whenever you would back in Halo 3, it would show you when you're in maybe your party if you're searching for a match, and then when it would find players, it would just say player found, player found, player found. It wouldn't show it with them. It wouldn't show their ranks. It wouldn't show anything until you were like locked into the game and you were about to start. So I like that. Punish quitters with CSR penalties and matchmaking bans. Yep, good. Gotta do what you can to stop quitters. And this is the last quote, and then I'll end this video. Quote from somebody from 343. Looking back, this beta has been an amazing gift for us. The feedback we've received from all of you has been invaluable in helping us to improve our game. On behalf of the entire Halo 5 Guardians team, we thank you for your support. We absolutely couldn't do this without you. I hope you enjoyed your first glimpse into the future of Halo multiplayer and look forward to sharing more with you in the months ahead. So, I gotta say, I thought it was an awesome beta. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I was able to take the new stuff, with an open mind and just try my best to adapt and try to just see the benefits from all the changes rather than, oh, it's not Halo 3 and Halo 2 anymore. Oh my god, I can sprint. This is horrible. Or, oh my god, crouch jumping's gone. This is the worst thing to ever, it's really not. It's not bad if you just give it a chance and just keep an open mind and try to adjust to the changes, because deep down I felt like when I was playing this beta, I felt like I was having a lot of fun like I did when I first started playing Halo 3 online. I was having a lot of fun. It felt exciting. The matches were just, I don't even know how to word it. It was just the shit that would happen, the close matches, the blowouts, everything, getting double kills, triple kills, ninja people, using all the moves, added a lot of variety to the gameplay, which was a lot of fun. Spartan charges and running around trying to use thruster packs to outplay people, make them miss so you can out BR them. It's just all the different things that you can do in this game now. I mean, I understand that changes, a lot of people don't like change necessarily, but sometimes it's a good thing if it's done right. And I thought for the most part, of course you can always improve, and that's why they have the beta, but I thought for the most part the changes were done right. So that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of that and what you think of the changes that they're making, or if you think they should make other changes. Yeah, let me know, and we can keep this discussion going. I have about 50 videos saved at least of Halo 5 beta, so I've got plenty of videos to pick from and plenty of stuff to talk about until the game comes out. I mean, we've got it'll probably come out sometime between September and November, so we've got several months, honestly, like over half a year. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed, and have an excellent day, everybody.